Republic Act 9262 or Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004, it refers to any act or series of acts committed by any person against a woman who is his wife, former wife, or against a woman with whom the person has or had sexual or dating relationship, or with whom he has a common child, or against her child, whether legitimate or illegitimate, within or without the family abode, which result in or is likely to result in physical, sexual, psychological harm or suffering, or economic abuse, including threats of such acts, battery, assault, coercion, harassment, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty. Vawc includes, but is not limited to, the following acts: physical violence, sexual violence, psychological violence, and economic abuse. Who gets protected under the law? The law recognizes the unequal relations between a man and a woman in an abusive relationship where the woman is usually at a disadvantage. Thus, the law protects the woman and her children. The victim child, who is a minor, legitimate and illegitimate, and a person aged 18 years and beyond who doesn't have the ability to decide for herself or himself because of an emotional, physical, and mental illness, can make full use of the law. Any child under the care of a woman is also protected under the law. What can women and children do under RA 9262? Under the law, the offended party may file a criminal action or apply for protection order either as an independent action or as an incident in civil or criminal action and other remedies. Is Vawc committed by men alone? Women can also be liable under the law. These are the lesbian partners or girlfriends or former partners of the victim with whom she has or had a sexual or dating relationship. Who may file a complaint under RA 9262? Any citizen having a personal knowledge of the circumstances involving the commission of the crime may file a complaint, because violence against women and their children is considered a public crime. Where should cases for Vawc be filed? Cases may be filed in the regional trial court designated as family court of the place where the crime was committed. These courts have original and exclusive jurisdiction over these cases. What are the penalties for committing Vawc? Offenders proven in court to be guilty of the crime shall be penalized with imprisonment ranging from 1 month and 1 day to 20 years, payment of 100,000 to 300,000 pesos in damages, mandatory psychological counseling or psychiatric treatment. What is battered woman syndrome or BWS? BWS refers to a pattern of psychological and behavioral symptoms found in battered women as a result of a long history of abuse. RA 9262 acknowledges that women who have retaliated against their partner or who commit violence as a form of self-defense may have suffered from battered woman syndrome. Any victim who suffers from BWS should be diagnosed by a psychiatric expert or a clinical psychologist. This will also help the victim in obtaining a just decision in her case. The law does not allow the offender to have custody of minor children. Their care is still entrusted to the woman even if she is found to have BWS. Ignorantia legis neminem excusat. Ignorance of the law excuses no one.